Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. I trying to get sort of into this energy that's sort of coming up when I'm trying to tune in today, and it's a funny sort of energy. Some days it sort of feels very, very natural to me, and other days it doesn't feel natural. And I feel like today there must be a lot of people who are feeling like giving up. It's like that feeling of, feeling in your stomach, it's never going to happen, so therefore I'm giving up. Don't give up. You're manifesting. It takes time. Sometimes the energies can be slow. I have a beautiful person who always, we're looking for balance here. So this is what you're doing at the moment. I have a beautiful girl who puts up where the star signs are aligned with at the moment. We've got lots of things jumping around. 3 of Cups coming out here. And I know that there are some strange things going on as usual with the patterns at the moment, and it does sort of give us this sort of feeling of stuck. But I've got more this feeling when I tune into everyone that you've sort of given up a little bit. And don't give up. Don't give up. Just channel your energies into understanding that the universe has got this in hand. They're moving and changing things on your behalf. They're trying to get things in place and trying to understand what it is that people want, because they want the best thing for the universe, and that is about bringing the right people together to create love. That's really important. Okay, we're using the Pagan Tarot for your bonus read, and I do have the Empress coming out here. This is really beautiful. This is the energy you need to take on. If you don't have what you want, if you're not going in the direction you want to go in, if things aren't flowing to you the way you need them to be, then you need to take on this Empress energy. This is Mother Nature, Gaia. It's about blending with your surroundings. It's about understanding you're part of a greater purpose. It's about trusting that everything is happening in the way it needs to happen. Nothing happens because you control it. Because if you're going to try and control your own energies, you're just going to make yourself unhappy. The only control you have is by making the decision to let things go and just be. Just be. Live in your moment. Just be who you are. And this is what this energy of the Empress is. It's also about, just being natural, taking everything in your stride here. So behind that we do have the 4 of Cups. So yes, I can feel that you're feeling very dissatisfied at the moment, that life doesn't seem to be creating or bringing you the opportunities that you desire. This is exactly how you're feeling. It's, I'm bored with this. I do not want any more of these cups. You keep giving them to me. They keep looking the same. I'm done. I'm bored. I want something new and different. But that's the energy. And behind that we have the Hierophant. So it's like, I want stability. I don't want these flippy one-night stands. I don't want these relationships that keep going nowhere. I don't want these jobs that never lead to any fulfillment. I want this. I want to have something more stable, something that makes me feel like this Empress. And behind that, wow. So this is the overthinking it all. I need to look behind this card. Okay. So the Chariot's behind that. Rightio. So the universe is trying to get you to move forward with this Empress card because you're in a very stuck energy at the moment, but you are starting to move forward. So for those of you who feel very stuck, who feel like nothing's happening because they haven't heard anything, it's been almost a week. Sorry. It can take a long time. It can take a little bit of time. It can take 5 minutes. It can take 5 years. That's it. But this energy of being and feeling stuck at the moment, that's just how it feels. There is a Knight of Cups here. So there is some sort of offer here. Could be from a water sign, Capricorn, could be from a Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a cup that has love in it. Maybe not romantic. Could be a cup of any sort of love. But there is something being offered or being bought in for you here. You could have been single, you could have been very content with your life as a single person, but maybe you just wanted something more in your life, but it's been pretty blah. The Nine of Pentacles talks about having everything you need, being comfortable with who you are, financially secure. Everything's sort of in its place here. And for all of you people out there, this is having all your ducks in a row. So this person has all their ducks in a row at the moment. Although I do note there is a cat here, or two cats here, so they may not be in a row for long. Okay, so we do have the Page of Swords coming in. This is about a truth being brought in. It's some sort of clarity for you. It's some message, some communication that brings clarity to you. Three of Wands. So it could be that you're working to try and keep yourself distracted at the moment. You could be working on your own business here to distract yourself, which is great because you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy. And the next thing, of course, is that Empress energy. That's where you reach when you're at the pinnacle of your independence, of your feeling comfortable in the world. And that's where you're heading towards. But somebody here is bringing some sort of message in for you here that helps to answer something. You're getting some sort of answer here to something. Okay, so the universe is moving things in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune. Page of Pentacles coming in here. Something here that's being gifted by the universe via someone else that will help you have a greater understanding of why you're in this place at the moment. 10 of Wands here. So there's definitely some closing out of cycles as well. We have a lot of messages here. This is the Page of Wands. This is a message of passion. I'll go in and do a full read here. There's the Ace of Cups. So there's definitely this cup is an offer of love. And it's something that is being divinely guided. Okay. We have you coming out as the Empress. I mean, you could be dealing with an Empress too, but it feels like your energy here. It feels like where you need to get to. There's, quite possibly been offers here, but none of them are hitting the mark for you. That could be, anything in your life, just not hitting the mark. You're looking for this stability. It is causing you sleepless nights here, but I can see there are new starts coming in, but you're still closing out cycles. You're still understanding the ebb and flow of the universe. Let's put it like that. So for some of you, while you're finishing closing out cycles here, there is somebody coming in here who has an offer. Now this offer brings with it some sort of clarity. This may not be necessarily an offer of romantic love. It could be an offer for something else that's going to help you move forward on your pathway. It's going to help you become unstuck. This is sort of like the universe sort of gifting you with this energy of things are happening. They want you to understand that things have to be in a certain place before they can move forward. So they're trying to get you to have a little bit more clarity around why things are happening the way they are. So for some of you, it may be some sort of contact from somebody, even though it may not be the person you want to hear from. They may be letting you know what the person's doing. They may be sort of bringing in some sort of answers for you here that help you to become unstuck. It could be a distraction as well from what you've been doing that helps you sort of take your mind off what you have been thinking about. But in effect, the universe is trying to say to you, things are moving, even if you don't see them, because time is an illusion. So things are happening, even though you feel stuck. Now, for some of you, this is a message of passion and love, and it is part of your divine placement, part of your divine pathway. This is something you've hoped and wished for, but up until now has not shown anything. And maybe you've been fantastic with that. Maybe you have been like the Empress. You've gone on with your life. You've put your life in order. You've done the work you needed to do. You've achieved a level of self-love. You've achieved a level of patience and understanding. And now you're being given insight, a little glimpse, a little bit of an opening here to how to see your way forward. This is like, this is like hearing from somebody else that something's happening. So, example, universe. Okay. It's like somebody says to you, hey, I just saw so-and-so. Have you heard from him? He's back in town. And you're like, okay, now I know he's back in town. I won't chase him up, but maybe I can just flick him an email and say, hey, I've heard you're back in town. Nice to know that. Do you want to catch up for coffee? Whatever. But it's like that sort of glimpse. This is sort of like the universe saying, like, you may not be going back into something full-blown, some full-blown relationship, but the person is back from wherever they've been and they're now close in your energy. It could be if you've got a family situation that someone has talked to somebody else and said, I feel really bad about what I did to so-and-so. I do intend going forward and, making an apology, but I don't want to do it at the moment, but maybe a little bit more into the future. I'm just not ready yet. Something, that's what you're hearing. What the universe is saying here is it's going to move into something more here, but you need to be patient. They're trying to get things done in the background. Well, that's quite interesting because I've got the card of Twin Flame coming out here. So I'm going to read that actually. I don't get that very often. So I've been all about today trying to ask you to be a little patient, trying to understand the universe is moving in that direction. It's a card of Angus. And it says, this card indicates a twin flame relationship, which is the deepest form of romantic love. To form such a partnership, you must follow your inner guidance, learn personal growth lessons, and have patience with divine timing. All of the things I've been saying. Once twin flames find each other, everything in their life reaches new heights of love and light. There, see, the additional meaning here says the person that you're inquiring about is your soulmate or twin flame. You will soon be with your twin flame. Keep your heart open, stay positive, and follow your guidance to manifest your prayers about your love life. So there you go. All the things I've been saying to you, both in this reading and in the What's Cracking reading. It is about patience. It is about timing. It is about just waiting for the universe to get things in order. Have a great day, everyone.